Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Tonight's movie, Love, Simon. I'm pretty excited about this one. It is I believe he's a high school student who is gay, but he's been keeping it a secret, and I think people are starting to find out. So he keeps it a secret from his family, his friends, everybody, his classmates, but it starts to be threatening, so it kind of changes his life, as you can imagine, for anybody coming out. So I'm really excited to see this one. It did well. 8.1 on IMDb. You love to see those high scores, especially in a movie like this. Nick Robinson, I believe, plays Simon. Jennifer Garner, Josh Drummerfield, if I'm saying that. Katherine Langford from 13 Reasons is in this. So, you know, it's done well. It's a good plot. So we'll see what it's all about. I'll check in, tell you a little bit more, really what it's about, and let you know how it's going. So stick around. Hopefully you're excited to see it too. I'll be back. Hey everybody, time for a quick check-in here. It's 40 minutes and 23 seconds for watching Love, Simon. I just wanted to break down the plot a little bit better for you. As we know, Simon's a gay high school kid. And it's a secret. He's still keeping it all to himself. He has a tight-knit group of friends, two of them that he's known his entire life, basically. Another one who's kind of new to the picture, but still good friends, who hangs out all the time. He's got family, a mother and a father, obviously, and a sister. They don't know anything. A crazy vice principal. But anyway, so somebody online kind of reveals that, you know, they're dealing with the same thing as him, like that, you know, their life's all up and down, they have a great life, but they have a big secret. And so he writes this person back via email. Now he's been conversing with this person via email on, you know, he's dealing with the same thing because he hasn't come out yet. And they're kind of building a little bit of a relationship. He's also starting to think who it might be. So he's looking at everybody, trying to determine who this person he's writing could be. And meanwhile, another person, a classmate of his, finds his emails and is blackmailing him to have him hook him up with that other friend, that close-knit group. He wants Simon to hook him up with one of his friends, and he's blackmailing him, essentially. So it's kind of getting, you know, difficult for him, but right now he's still trying to determine who this person is who he's writing with. He thinks he knows who it is, and I think at this point, at the 40-minute mark, I'm predicting, you know, we might come into an embarrassing moment where he might have to come out, but who knows. So far, so good, very interesting. I like it a lot. I like the actors in this one. I forget his name. Nick Robinson, I think his name is. I do like him a lot, and Jennifer Garner, of course, and Josh Drummerfield and all that stuff. They're good too. But it's entertaining. I just wanted to catch you up on the plot a little bit. This might be a double check-in night with credits, so I might be back before it's over because I think it's about to get interesting. But now you know a little bit better about the synopsis rather than what I read to you earlier. So stick around. If anything interesting happens, I'll be back. If not, I'll see you at the credits. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Love, Simon, and I finally understand what the title means, but fabulous movie. I thought it was really good. It's an excellent plot. You think about, you know, people who are gay, who haven't come out in today's day and age, being in a high school kid, you know, boy or girl, and you think about, you know, like what that means in coming out and your family not knowing, and then, you know, the way the world is today. You know, I'm sure in every generation there's problems, you know, that happen for people who come out like this. But you think about like today, like with social media, and it shows a lot of that on, you know, the social media and the blogs and stuff like that, and memes and like, you know, how much, you know, the negativity can spread so quickly. Back in the day, you know, before the internet, it was just word of mouth and stuff like that. Now it's just like instantaneous. So, you know, it's a whole different world out there. these types of situations. And I thought they make a very interesting point. This is not a spoiler alert, and maybe everybody has already thought about this, and you know, I had never thought of this, but like, why do gay people have to come out? You know, why are they the only ones? Like, why don't heterosexuals have to come out? There should be, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know, your sexual preferences should be, you know, if you have to come out or whatever. You know, I thought that was a very interesting point, and they play it pretty well in the movie on why do, you know, gay people have to come out? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So I found that interesting. You know, and heterosexuals or whatever, you know, should all come out as well. You know what I mean? When you determine, you know, what you're born into, I guess. I don't know. But I thought that was very interesting, and I like that aspect. And of course, as far as the movie goes, as you can imagine, everything goes downhill after he comes out. And it's not really because he's gay, although that has, you know, its problems as well. But it's really about, you know, the secret that he kept, being blackmailed, the lies that he had to tell in order to keep his secret hidden, and the ripple effect that it had. And so, you know, how does he overcome all that? And, you know, what happens with his friends and the people in the class and his family as well? How do they react? And then, you know, what happens and go on from there. And I don't really want to go into much more because I think it's definitely worth watching. And I'm not a spoiler kind of guy. I think you should check this out. Excellent film for every reason that I mentioned. I mean, just, you know, again, the struggles that people have, you know, in these types of situations with our social media and the instantaneous of information going out and around, you know, coupled with all the things that everybody has always had to deal with. So I think it is a good video for everybody to check it out, see what happens, know that, hey, there's things that's going to go downhill for a lot of different reasons, but, you know, what happens after that. I think I mentioned, yeah, he's writing a person kind of came out to them, and that's how it all kind of got discovered. I did say that he was getting blackmailed from that, you know, and so he develops that relationship, and what happens with that relationship, and who is it, and that's the big mystery, you know, and you know, he's imagining everybody he thinks of, he then imagines them writing the notes and writing the emails and then trying to discover it, and could lead to some awkward situations throughout, and then who is it, and does it work out, all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to give it an 8. I don't want to go in too much further. I think I've laid a good foundation for you to go ahead and watch this movie and check it out and let me know what you think. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything. I don't think I did. The acting was great. I like all the actors. The kid from Flash is in it. I forget his name. And I mentioned all the other actors and actresses already, so I have to go into that. I don't want to ramble on any further. Go ahead and stop me now. Hit the like button, comment, but make sure you go view this movie. It's worth watching. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.